Let's create a guided tour in PostAI. You start from a listing, and here's one on Property Guru. Copy the link. Paste your listing link into PostAI right here. No listing? Tap to upload instead. I'll stick with the link so it imports the whole listing. Then choose your tour. Basic tour animates your listing photos. Guided tour is the one we want, and there's Magic Reel below it. A guided tour is an AI version of you, presenting the property room by room with restyling built in. Click Create Guided Tour. It takes a few seconds to import. And here's your project, built straight from the listing. Every project you make lives in the sidebar, so you can jump back anytime. A guided tour has 4 steps. First, the intro, where you appear on camera and introduce the property. Then scenes, the storyboard where you walk through each room. After that, the outro, where you close with your call to action. And last, contact, where you set your cover image, your name card, and background music. Let's go through them step by step. It starts with story direction. Every selling point from your listing lands here, and you can edit any of them. If you upload photos instead, our AI reads the images and pulls the selling points out for you. But a photo can't tell you a unit is high floor, or breezy, or quiet, so add those yourself. Every script the AI writes comes from these points. The intro is optional, and you can watch a sample first. It's just a few seconds of you on camera. Open it, and your images appear under where you open. Pick the one you want to speak in, and picture yourself standing there, talking. If the shot you want isn't here, click Add, and pull it from your photo album or your PostAI library. Most agents open in the living room, the condo facilities, or the entrance of the development. I'll use the living room. Once an image is picked, the AI writes your script and sets an action. Open the picker to choose a different one. You can swap the image at any time, and you can change the action. Sit, then stand needs a sofa or a chair in the shot. Walk and talk needs room to walk, and in a tight space, the AI may invent space that isn't in your photo. So picture yourself in a room and ask whether the action is possible. Next, what you say. There's no hard time limit, but we cap the character count so your line stays under about 15 seconds. 4 to 8 seconds is the sweet spot. Most viewers give you 4 or 5 seconds before they scroll, and if the opening grabs them, they stay. A lot of agents open with, "Hi, my name is." That's the most common mistake because it doesn't stop anybody scrolling. Lead with curiosity instead. Something like, "Can you imagine what life looks like inside $1 million home? Let me show you." That gives the viewer something to picture. When the line reads well, click Done. Then comes voice. Hit play to preview the narration. Playing it sets the clip length. The video follows the audio, so 5 seconds of narration gives you a 5-second clip. And you only see that number once you've played it. Not happy with the AI voice? Click Record My Own and read the line yourself. Your own voice makes the clip feel more real. Record when the AI mispronounces something, like a project name or a street name. For most lines, the AI voice is good enough. Play it back, check the length, then render. The first time you render, PostAI asks you to set up your face and your voice. That's a one-time setup. This panel is where you add your photo. A half-body shot works, or a full-body one. And if you upload full body, your avatar wears exactly that outfit. Then click Generate My Look. The AI builds the character who walks through your whole video. Happy with it? Click Use This Look. You can also pull a different photo from your album or reuse a look you built before. Use a real photo of yourself, not a studio portrait. The more real the photo, the more real your avatar looks. And the same look runs through every scene. Your face is verified. Next, your voice, which is also a one-time setup. If you'd rather not record, just pick one of ours, including local Singapore accents. To clone your own, read this script out loud for at least 30 seconds and the confirm button unlocks. Play it back, and if you like it, confirm. From then on, your videos speak in your voice. Face and voice are now set, and you won't be asked again on your next video. You can also upload your own clip here and mix real footage with AI clips in the same tour. When you're ready, click render. You can wait here or click next and let it render in the background. But keep this in mind. Once you click render, the clip is created. Changing it afterwards means re-rendering, and that costs credits again. And there's the intro. Play it back to review it, click next, and the AI builds your scenes around the selling points. It creates a scene for every room and writes a script for each one. Study area, bedroom 2, dining area. You can open any of them and edit. Inside a room, you can upload another image or generate one. Here's the full list. With anything spare sitting in unused, drag rooms up and down to reorder or delete what you don't need. Open a scene and you'll see 1 or 2 images and 2 options. With a single image, use it and click render. Our AI turns that one photo into a walkthrough clip. And here's the big difference from an ordinary photo slideshow. Every scene is composed with real cinematography, the same camera language a professional videographer uses. It knows when to push in on a hero detail, when to truck across for parallax, when to tilt, and when to orbit around something like a kitchen island. The AI reads each photo and picks the move that suits it. That's what makes these tours feel filmed rather than assembled. Here's a clip built from a single image. Now, a few best practices, starting with your photos. By default, we pull the photos straight from your listing, and those work fine. But when you add your own, there are 3 things worth doing. First, shoot landscape at 0.5 zoom. A wider frame captures more of the room, so the AI understands the space better. Second, take another angle of the same room. Your default shot is view 1, so take a second from a different position. 2 angles give the AI far more understanding. Stand here or over here, as long as together they cover as much of the room as possible. Third, and this one is a must, the 2 shots have to overlap. The sofa should appear in the first angle and again in the second. From that overlap, the AI works out this is one room and reads its dimensions and layout. Good overlap on the left, little or none on the right. So back in the scene, add your second image. Pull it from your album or the PostAI library. With 2 images in place, click render, and the clip uses both for its camera move. One tip before you render. This toggle decides whether your avatar is in the shot, so leaving it off keeps the clip as pure footage of the room. And there's the result, moving between both angles. That's how 1 or 2 photos become a home tour clip. Here's the same living room, rendered from 2 angles. Now, another feature. Inside any room, you can transform the space itself. Click Restyle this room. Choose a category, renovation, lifestyle, declutter, then a style. Modern, luxury, Asian, Scandinavian. Then hit Generate. It's the same idea as Magic Reel, except here we allow a longer clip. And here's the master bedroom, with the restyle version sitting next to the original. Let's see what the clip looks like. There's the transformation, moving from the room as it is today into the new design. If you like it, click render. By default, the transformation runs about 4 seconds, and there are a couple of options you can add. The same toggle works here, so you can step into the transformation or stay out of it. The line for the scene is already written for you, right here under what this scene says, and you can edit it at any time. Clip length follows the audio, so play the narration to hear it and check how long it runs. Now look at these 3 switches. Voiceover means you appear in the scene, but your mouth isn't moving. Viewers hear you narrating over the shot, turn on talk and lip sync instead, and you're on camera actually speaking the words. With lip sync, once the clip is rendered, the script is locked. Change the wording and the mouth movement has to be redone, so you'd re-render. With voiceover, you can edit the script after the clip is ready because your mouth isn't moving. That's the only real difference between them. Subtitles work differently again. They're added at the very last step when the whole video is assembled, so you can change the wording right up to the end. Here's a restyle scene with words over it. Back in the master bedroom, you can see the original, the restyle, and a clip with me in it. Now, be careful what you say. Don't state the obvious because the picture already shows people what the room is. Saying this is a living room isn't helpful, and it isn't engaging. Say instead, this modern, squarish living hall with sleek wood feature walls. A high ceiling, a breezy corner. Those are the selling points, the character of the place, the things a photo alone can't tell anyone. The same rule applies whether you use voiceover or lip sync. And if the AI voice isn't right, record your own, play it back to set the length, then render. There are a few useful tips on this list. This icon marks a transformation scene, and this one means you're cast into the shot. Before you preview, make sure every clip has been rendered. You can also rename any scene, so kitchen actually says kitchen. Here's the full room list, with anything spare sitting in unused, and a slot for your floor plan. Adding a new room? Upload a wide, landscape main photo of the whole space. You can also bring in clips you've already made. Everything in your PostAI library is here: floor plans, location maps, other reels. Pick one, confirm, and it drops straight into this tour. Now, a few best practices for the tour as a whole. Unlike a short reel, a guided tour lets a viewer understand a room as it is today, and then see what it could become. Here's the room as it stands, built from a single image. Then I copy the same scene and add a transformation to it. So the viewer sees the room twice. The full view first, then the restyle version with all the design possibilities. You don't have to do this for every room, but do it for at least one. It gives people a far better sense of what is and what could be. Second best practice. You don't need to appear in every scene. In this tour, the living room clip has no avatar at all. It's just an overview of the space. In the next one, I step in, and in the one after that, I don't. Third, this study clip has no voiceover. 4 seconds of visuals with music. Take the kitchen. Hardly any transformation, and I don't step in because the space is too small to hold an avatar well. So across the whole tour, you want rhythm. Everyone can see this is a kitchen, so there's no need to talk over every scene. Some scenes give the full view of a room, some you narrate, and some you simply let the picture and the music carry. Last comes the outro, your closing line, plus the location facts that sell the address. It works like the intro. Pick where you sign off, and if your intro was in the living room, choose somewhere else, the facilities, the pool, or the entrance. Then the action. Here is look at camera and invite with a line about booking a viewing this weekend. Or write your own like, walk down the staircase and talk. Preview the narration and render or record it yourself. You can also upload your own outro clip, and because the outro is usually the same message every time, you can record it once and reuse it across every video. Here's my outro, about 5 seconds long. And that's the closing line delivered on camera. Underneath sits location highlights. Check the address, and PostAI pulls in nearby transport, schools, and malls. Tick what you want, and save. It then shows up as part of your outro. With the outro set, click Next. Here you choose your cover image and the text that sits on it, and your name card, your name, display number, and agency, another one-time setup. Background music is on by default, and you can pick any track you like. It's AI generated, so there's no copyright, which means you can post the same video anywhere without rights issues. You can jump back to any step while you work. and re-render any scene you're not happy with. Back on the contact step, you can see your credits. Every video comes with 30 free image generations, and beyond that, it's 1 credit each. Most people use 10 to 20, so it's rare to run out. You can also see your renders and the total length. Your name card only appears in the last 2 seconds of the reel, and switching on the PostAI logo saves you 2 credits. Hit preview, and the system stitches every clip into 1 video. You'll see your cover with a title and subtitle over your photo. Not happy with it? Click cover to change it. You can upload your own cover, delete it, or hit regenerate. Regenerate redesigns the layout, which helps when the text or an icon lands in the wrong place. Now let's watch the whole thing. And at the end, your name card. The contact number and the name come straight from your profile, so make sure those are right. If you'd rather not show the title, come back here, switch it off, and preview again. One last check. Anything marked in red hasn't been rendered yet. A rendered scene already has its clip, and that's what the preview uses. Render the rest or delete what you don't need, then click create. And that's a full guided tour from your intro all the way to a finished video ready to post. Thanks for watching.